How you doing? It's Gary David Currie here, once again out in the outdoors. Today I chose a spot that's down the end of a road called West Side. I'm at what you call it's a ferry crossing. So behind me, if you see it, well, I guess down the other side you probably get a better view. There's the ferry over there. I think this is the Thompson River, I'm not quite sure, but anyways. Behind is mountains, steep mountains up that way. I just thought this would be a really cool place to say what I got to say today. Today I want to talk about something very important that I've been noticing since I've been in a position to notice it. Basically, it's based around human interaction, and that's pretty much everything that we have to do as human beings, how we interact with each other, whether that's going to be positive or negative, whether the results are going to be positive or negative. I'm going to base it on relationships, and you can see these relationships that go from intimate, sexual, to loving, to couple relationships, whatever gender choice you make, really doesn't matter to me, to family dynamics, to communities, to globally. But having been single for the last 15 months, and I don't want to get into the details of that because they're not really important, but after a 25-year, basically a 25-year marriage, it came to an end, and I've had to move on and figure out where I'm going to go with my life and what I want to do. And do I want to be with somebody else? And what kind of person do I want to be with? Who am I going to attract? And who am I attracted to? And what I'm starting to see everywhere is what I call wounded puppy syndrome. And it actually, if you type it in Google, you will find wounded puppy syndrome. I didn't get into the explanation on that. I'm just going to tell you how I see it. And to me, what this basically means is this. A wounded puppy, and I'm not even talking a wounded dog, I'm talking a puppy. This is someone who is basically immature. Socially, they're probably grown up physically, but mentally they're immature. They haven't accepted responsibility for their actions for the most part and grown up in life. And these people, and there's a lot of them, and I'm not saying I'm not one of them, but then again I am, are looking for someone to rescue them. And there's a huge group of people out there who want to go out, and they're wounded puppies themselves, and they will do the rescuing. They figure they can fix someone, they can help them. A news flash here. You can't fix anyone. I can't fix anyone. You can help people, absolutely. You can guide them and show them direction, but if they don't want to change, if they don't want to become a better person, they're not going to. So people go after wounded puppies. And it's not exclusive to women or exclusive to men. It's pretty much everybody. And the reason they do this is this. And this is the sad part to me. If you're going to go after a wounded puppy to fix them, it means you don't want to spend the time working on who you are and becoming a better person. So let's say you're in a relationship, long-term, short-term, and it ends, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I don't care if it's friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, significant other, children, brothers, sisters, doesn't matter. It's all going to be the same if they're wounded puppies. And it'll just be on the level of commitment that brings about. Like a married couple, the commitment level is huge, children huge, friends, well, friends come and go. So you're going to go after someone, if you exhibit this, and I'm not saying anybody does, who is at a level where you feel you can help them. So this way you can transfer all your own issues, the things that you need to work on to be a better human being, to them. Set them aside. Often this might be categorized as someone who goes after the bad boy. But there's really I don't see this bad boy image, because anybody who would be a bad boy is just someone who's immature. If you're a mature person, generally you're going to be a good person. You're going to want to do the right things in life and help people. So, if you're going out fixing somebody else, that means you generally haven't figured out who you are and what you need to do to become a better person, so that you don't repeat the same patterns over and over and over. And again, this can be seen through our politics, through our global interaction with each other. So many countries are wounded puppies. So, let's say you break up. It's been 2, 3, 4 years, whatever. What you theoretically should do is take that time, and I've talked about this before, to grieve, to go through the process and settle that relationship. Be on your own. Stand on your own 2 feet, and it's not just financially. Taking care of yourself in that way. It's mentally. Be mentally fit. Be mentally strong, and then everything else will flow from that. And if you're in the process of doing this, that's awesome. Because from that point on, you're going to attract better people towards you. You won't have to, well, you don't have to do this, but a lot of people do, is they settle. You see some eye candy, and you think, oh my God, that's just what I'm looking for. And very quickly, you can get into the personality and where that person's at in their life. And the eye candy quickly goes. Done. That should not be the focus. That might be the initial attraction, but that should definitely not be the focus. People change, looks change, shit happens, we get fat, we get old. It's just the way of life. So work on yourself, but do that the right way as well. I've offered all these videos, and I'm pretty sure it's the things that people don't want to hear. And that's okay, I'm going to offer them anyways. So am I a wounded puppy? I'm fairly confident I'm not. And that's a big attraction for certain people. But it also scares them off very fast, because then they realize very quickly, there's nothing I need to fix on this guy. I'm a good-looking guy. I got tons of talents, and if you've been on my website or talked to me or whatever, you'll see that they're there. I'm very confident in who I am. It gets bordered on by many people. They call me arrogant, they call me narcissistic, but really I'm just a very confident person. I like who I am. I always have. And the one thing I like about myself is that I'm willing to change and learn. So, stay away from wounded puppies. Everybody needs help now and then. That's different. If you're at a place in your life where you want to better things, that's great. But take those steps to better yourself. Have the confidence to take charge of your own life. And don't transfer that to anybody else. I'm more than willing to talk about this to anyone. And if it comes off arrogant, well, I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. Stay away from wounded puppies. And if you're a wounded puppy, get better at becoming a better human being. It's not hard. All you got to do is just find out what's true in life and focus on that. Make that journey, take that effort, be a better you, and you will attract better people, and you won't have to settle. So I thank you for listening and taking the time to hear what I have to say. And I hope I've helped you in some way. If I have, that's awesome. Have a great day.